Hello, data protection and data governance officers. 100,000 data protection officer jobs in ASEAN in coming years. What are they looking for? Well, we came out with this number looking at the various announcements from the different regulators in the region, right? And many of them, in fact, all of them have mandated DPOs, and looking at also competency frameworks. In Indonesia, for example, when I was there recently, they actually have announced their law and will be announcing a competency framework for data protection officers, right? And likewise, in other countries, they are now specifying standards-based compliance, right, for organizations and recommended competencies for DPOs. So just in Philippines alone this week, right, we were invited to speak at the event and also talking about mobile applications development and data privacy. And we've been working also with regulator talking about also competencies for DPOs. In fact, we were there to demonstrate and launch our latest DP automation tool, Cambodia, right? And we tweaked it for the Philippines, and in fact, we'll be doing more for different job scopes. And if you're interested, drop us a comment, right? And we'll be happy to share it with you as we go into full launch. Edwin, our data protection specialist, right, and also a country manager in the Philippines, talk about what are the standards in ISO that you should be looking at as a DPO or data governance professional. In fact, talking about data governance, we are going to be announcing together with Open Compliance Ethics Group globally this program called Integrated Data Privacy Capability Model, right, which includes a training and a certification. Don't miss this. It will be on the 2nd of December. We will have a special launch webinar with the president of Open Compliance Ethics Group. Kevin, our CEO, is there, together with data protection lawyer Lynn and our regional head of consulting, William Pugh. In fact, talking about on the media, we were also interviewed, right? Kevin was asked about the data dramas of 2022 and what the lessons learned from all the major breaches. Go to our LinkedIn to click on the replay there. Be happy to also ask your questions there, and we can actually discuss with you, right? If you like, what could you learn and put together a framework to really avoid some of these things, right? What better than to hear also from fellow data protection officers? We have the DPO Roundtable at DPEC's network, and Wendy will be holding a special session talking about how DPOs have leapfrogged their career by going through the roadmap competencies just in the last couple of years, right? And we walk through also what's available for DPOs as you plan your career ahead, right? So have a roadmap in terms of where you're going. And most importantly right now is that what are these trends that DPOs should be looking for? So in January on the 12th, we actually have this course, Data Protection, Trends and the Role of DPOs for the region. And we'll talk about, privacy and sensitive techniques. We're talking about what the new roles of DPOs, right, and the different approaches. And speaking of approaches, you won't be looking at standards. So look at the framework for ISO 29100, Nymity accountability model, APEC privacy framework. How do you apply these universal data protection frameworks, principles, and standards into your data protection management program? And that's coming up on the January 30th, right? Again, details in DPEC's network. So most importantly, today I'll leave with you is that have a roadmap count. It's end of 2022 and you have seen the bright future for DPO jobs. Prepare yourself, and you can actually get a framework or a roadmap for yourself at DPEC's network. You can see we have many different lines that you can get qualified in, and go click on that button there, get my roadmap, or drop us an email or comment in our socials. We'll be happy to discuss with you. Have no obligations where you can lead towards, whether for yourself or for your team, right? So we look forward to a great year ahead, right? And a great roadmap for you as we traverse this exciting journey of data protection and data governance in the Data Protection Excellence Network with you.